Imagine Italy not as the boot-shaped country we know today, but as a patchwork of separate states, each with its own ruler, laws and ambitions. This was the reality of the Italian Peninsula before 1861, a land fragmented and controlled by foreign powers. The north, a region of rich plains and bustling cities, lay under the dominion of the Austrian Empire. The Austrians, with their formidable military might, exerted a tight grip on Lombardy and Venetia, suppressing any hint of Italian nationalism. In the heart of Italy, the Papal States stood as a bastion of religious authority. Ruled by the Pope, these territories encompassed a significant portion of central Italy. The Pope's temporal power, however, was often challenged by those who yearned for a unified and independent Italian nation. Further south, the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies presented a stark contrast to the north. This kingdom, encompassing the southern mainland and the island of Sicily, was ruled by the Bourbon dynasty. Known for its fertile lands and vibrant culture, the South also suffered from economic stagnation and social inequality. These divisions, etched deeply into the fabric of Italian society, were a source of frustration and resentment for many. The yearning for unity, for a single Italian nation free from foreign control, began to simmer. Fueled by a growing sense of shared identity and national pride, the seeds of the Risorgimento, the Italian Resurgence, were sown in this fragmented landscape, waiting for the right moment to sprout. The fragmentation of Italy was not merely a political reality, but also a cultural and economic one. Each state, with its own dialect, customs, and economic activities, contributed to the rich tapestry of Italian life. However, this diversity also created barriers to communication, trade, and shared progress. The lack of a unified government and infrastructure hindered economic development and left Italy lagging behind other European powers. The stage was set for a dramatic transformation, a struggle for unity that would reshape the map of Europe and ignite the passions of generations to come. Amidst the backdrop of a divided Italy, a powerful force began to take root: nationalism. This potent ideology, emphasizing shared language, culture, and history, resonated deeply with Italians from all walks of life. They yearned for a unified and independent Italy, free from foreign domination and internal strife. This yearning for unity, known as the Risorgimento, which translates to resurgence or revival, became the driving force behind the movement for Italian unification. The Risorgimento was not a monolithic movement, but rather a complex tapestry of ideas and aspirations. It drew inspiration from the Enlightenment ideals of liberty, equality, and popular sovereignty, which had swept across Europe in the 18th century. These ideals found fertile ground in Italy, where many chafed under the rule of foreign powers and longed for self-determination. The French Revolution and the subsequent Napoleonic Wars played a significant role in fanning the flames of Italian nationalism. Napoleon's conquests, while ultimately short-lived, shattered the old order and introduced new ideas about national identity and political organization. The brief period of French rule in parts of Italy, though marked by its own set of challenges, exposed Italians to the concept of a centralized state and sparked hopes for a unified Italian nation. However, with the fall of Napoleon and the restoration of the old order at the Congress of Vienna in 1815, Italy's hopes for unification were dashed. The Congress, dominated by conservative powers like Austria, sought to maintain the status quo and prevent any resurgence of revolutionary fervor. Italy was once again carved up, its aspirations for independence and unity seemingly crushed. However, the seeds of nationalism, once sown, proved difficult to eradicate. They continued to germinate in the hearts and minds of Italians, nurtured by a growing sense of shared identity and a burning desire for freedom.